Hey guys, it's me, Quoia. So, this is my first actual vlog, so, just keep that in mind. Go easy on me. Um, I would like to talk about bullying because it's a serious subject, and I think people take it too lightly sometimes, especially cyberbullying. It's way easier to bully someone on the computer because you do not have to suffer the consequences. But I don't think that you realize what exactly you're doing sometimes. I know sometimes people think, oh, it's all fun and games, no one's gonna care, these people aren't going to be hurt by it because they're just as tough as we are. But that's not true. People actually get hurt by the things that you say. And, and so I just think that you should keep that in mind before you say anything. I have been a victim of bullying myself, and it's easy for people to do it to me because I'm a nice person and I'm not very good at fighting back. And so they like to go for the weaker link sometimes. And it definitely can take, it can affect your self-image, the way you see yourself, the way other people see you, the way you see other people. It can affect those things. And I just want to say, for anyone out there who has been bullied before or suffers from, self-anxiety or from anxiety or self-hatred or anything like that, you're not alone. I just want you to know that. I know when I was younger, I used to kind of think of myself as an alien. I spent a lot of time by myself because I was homeschooled throughout high school, and then the kids in my grade school classes weren't exactly the nicest to me. From like 4th grade to 8th grade, they didn't say anything to my face really, but they weren't as nice as they could have been. And I was kind of the shy, awkward, small kid in my class, so it's kind of easy to pick on those people. It's a lot easier than that tall, big kid who can beat you up easily or something like that. That's also part of the reason why people like to cyberbully, because they're like, oh, this person could be huge and they could beat my ass in real life, but on here they might have like the nicest, or they might have the kindest heart, and so they get affected by what you say and they can't beat me up here. So you can really, words hurt. Words sometimes hurt more than physical pain, because physical pain can eventually go away. But sometimes what someone says to you will stay with you forever. So I just think that you should think about that, more. I know bullies are often someone who, well, sometimes have been bullied themselves before, or someone who doesn't have the best family life, the best friends, or is a loner, or feels like the world is against them, so they think that it's okay to take it out on someone else. And I understand that, and I actually feel for those people, and I feel sorry for those people, and I think that one day you will realize what you were doing, and that it wasn't right, because you can't actually cause someone to hurt themselves, someone to kill themselves. And just so you know, if you are bullying someone and tell them to kill themselves or tell them to do something and they actually do it, you can go to jail for it's like assisted murder or something. So just keep that in mind too, because I think the police can find your IP address or something, even if you hide it. Like if that person does kill themselves and then they find your messages or something, they can actually do that. So also keep that in mind. But I think that you're better off not bullying someone. It's not nice, it's not fair, you don't know what's going on in that person's life, so why would you do that to them? Even if you even if you don't like someone, you don't have to say anything to them. You can ignore them, you can just, you don't have to say anything to them. Like, and why of all things, why do you take personal things and use those against them? Like, their looks, their voice, their personality, all those things, like, why do you use that against them? Why not just not do it? I think it's better if you just don't say anything at all. I know that this probably won't get through to a lot of those people, but I know personally that it hurts to have someone say that to you. Even if you have the highest, like, even if you really see yourself in a good way or love yourself or anything like that, it can still hurt to have someone else call out all your flaws. And another thing I think is stupid is when someone says, "Oh, you're so ugly," and you tell them, "Oh, that's your opinion," and they say, "No, that's a fact. Everyone in the whole world thinks that you're so ugly," because that's not true. There is someone everywhere in the world who thinks that someone else is beautiful. So what you're saying is also a lie. And it's dumb. It's ridiculous. Why do that? I guess I don't understand it at all. So I think, like, you shouldn't do it, but you shouldn't. And I just think you should think more about the consequences. Not just the consequences for you, but the consequences for everyone. Because if you bully someone, there will be consequences, whether it affects you or not. And you should think more about those things. And just not do it at all. Bullying it's not fun. And it's not a nice thing. And one day, when you're older, or maybe even when you're, like, when you're old, like in your 70s or 80s or something, and you're on your deathbed or something, one day you will wake up and realize what you did, and you will regret it. And I think that it's better not to have that much regret in your life. So my message out there to all the bullies is just think about it first and don't do it. Don't say it. Don't say mean things to people, because we're all human beings and we all are alike. Whether we look alike, whether we act alike, whether anything like that, we all are the same, whether you believe it or not. So that's what I have to say about bullying. But yeah. I don't know what else to say right now, because I'm talking about bullying, so I think I'm gonna end the video. But I hope you like this video. Thanks, guys. Bye.